I'll maybe do this on here, calling this like a mystery. I was going to do Mystery Monday and do this, which I still need to do. But let's see what's in the mail first. All right, so you might be thinking, you got a lot of junk on your table. I know. I was sitting there thinking, gosh, I have been doing nothing. Wesley came down, and it's just hot here. It's gotten so hot. And it's like, I don't feel like doing anything. I want to go through and put all these figures together. I bet you this is the other dinosaur one from... It looks like it's not the right size box. I bet it's the dinosaur... What am I trying to say in English here? Like the Treasure X Dino 2, Series 2. Because it's, like I said, it's about that size. Nope, it feels like there's a lot of loose ones in here instead. So this is the loose ones. It's got the little purple guy. And I don't know what their names are. That's one of the reasons I'm trying to get at least one for the checklist, because there's just no checklist online, which I don't understand. You figure something like this would have checklists, but I guess, I don't know, people think somebody else is going to do it, or people who collected, they get them brand new, so they don't really need the checklist. Well, I don't get mine brand new because I don't really like all that stuff I got to go through. I just want to play with it. I like this generation right here with the hand over here that's cupping instead of the gimme hand. This is definitely after Series 1 and 2. Series 1 and 2 didn't have they had the gimme hands. I think this may be another $5 lot with just a, this was a fairly cheap lot because it came with this bigger dude. I remember now. So nobody bid it against me on it. I pretty much, he's got missing eyes, but I'm like, it's close enough. And I could probably get some googly eyes and put them on there. But he's a bigger figure. Looks like somebody doesn't know how to put on the arms because they got them on backwards. That's definitely the left arm's on the right arm and vice versa. So I thought that he'd have better articulation since he's bigger, but he's pretty much got the same articulation. Yeah, even the legs. There's no like sit down legs. It's a little bit better on the legs, but I thought for sure they'd give him some better leg articulation. You know, like Imagine X, like the sit down legs. So I got some kind of werewolf dude. His head, his head comes off in a totally different way. Huh. So it's a male peg for the head and a female peg for the body, which is completely backwards to these. So I got these three figures for fairly cheap. I mean, like maybe $1 each, like $3 shipped. I don't know. I try to keep it under $3 for ones that are really cool, and then under $2. I try to keep it as close to as cheap as I can, of course. And yeah, it's just my new thing I've been getting into is the mystery mini, whatever they call them, the Treasure X. I just like Treasure X. I think it's a cool concept. I think it's a little bit too like the retro 80s looking they're trying to go for, which is kind of funny at the same time though. I don't know. It's growing on me better. At first I was like, I don't like how they have bling bling on and stuff like that, but it's getting closer to being growing on me. Oh, these are the robots. Okay, so one person had 2 lots of 4 robots. Oh my gosh, and lots of packing, whatever you want to call it. Something just fell out. Let me see. And it's nothing. It's just paper. I thought it was going to be like a little weapon or something. All right, so these are old robots. One of them's not a robot. It's something else. Where'd my scissors go? They got buried under all this stuff. There's more stuff to have to clean up and get. This is why I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with eBay now. Now I'm just getting all the stuff that I ordered like 2 weeks ago from some of the slower people. Or, you know, whatever. This is one of the last ones I got. Just had to wait for nobody to... Well, somebody did go against me on one of them. I think it was this one with the Darth Vader. He's supposed to have a lightsaber. Maybe in a bag or something. So this is a bootleg Darth Vader. Whoa. Oh crap, I hit it again. It's like, shut up, dude. Like, really? So it's a knockoff Darth Vader. I always thought it was cool to have knockoff stuff like this. Here's his lightsaber, or his laser sword. So when I was a kid, there was this knockoff team called Star Team. I had Zim 21, which is kind of like C-3PO. It was a silver robot with a green alien head. And my cousin had Nicotine. I don't know what his real name was. It's like Dark Lord or something, but I call him Nicotine. He had like a rounder head. It looked like a Darth Vader knockoff. And then there was a completely 60s robot called Zeroids that you could have used as your R2D2. There we go. No, that's not annoying at all. No. All right. I was telling somebody today, like they were saying they were introverted. And when I'm an introvert, that's an extrovert. I'm not shy at all, but I don't like to be in crowds and I don't like to be around a lot of people and blah, 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 blah. Here's, I think this is an official GoBots. It's an eraser bot. I've never seen one, but that head, I mean, look at that head. If you know what that head looks like, you're cool. That head looks like an Micronauts Acroyer head. That's one of the reasons I had to have this, because like, oh my gosh, is this not the spitting image of a giant Acroyer's arm that goes on the side of the giant Acroyer that, you know, it's made out of two Acroyers. When I saw this, I was like, there's somebody definitely knocking off Micronauts here. But whenever I did the Google search on it, I did a Google search on all the pictures, it said it was actually a GoBots eraser bot. I was like, an eraser bot? Yeah, there's really an eraser in there, and that eraser's been around since 1980, I guess. Or whenever the GoBots, I guess it was 1984. But I don't see any markings on it, but yeah, that's what Google search said. And it looks just like the giant Acroyer's arms, like a completely... Somebody definitely got inspiration from it. Oh, there's markings on his butt. I can't read them. Zooming in. I still can't read it. My gosh. All right, everybody tell me what it says. Read it and tell me in the comments, because I still can't read that. All right, it's so old, I guess, that it's become more mellowed out, the lettering. But that right there, and this lot was only like $1 each. This was something I had as a kid, except I had a red one or a blue one. I know I didn't have a black one, but this is so cool. It's like a little Shogun Warriors. I think they were Star Raiders or something. It was something. Mine fell apart. I think his arms or legs fell off, and then you know how things like that happen to your mom, makes them disappear because she thinks that you won't notice. Yeah, you go in the back of it. But yeah, this right here. Oh man, this just takes me back. This is about the same size as the Shogun Warriors. It's about 8 centimeters tall and about 3.5 inches tall. I just love this. I haven't seen one of these. I forgot they even existed until I found this lot, and I just look up like vintage toy lots and things like that, because I've gotten really tired. Although lately, so Walmart's putting out brand new stuff, which means they're getting rid of their old stuff, which means I can't resist a good sale. So, oh well, I'm way overdoing it. So yeah, definitely check out your Walmart. This guy right here, I already have one of him, but it was in the lot, so I definitely not gonna say no. I'm thinking I could do more fun stuff with him that I would never do to mine, because mine's like, yeah, where am I gonna get it if I screw with mine? He has a chest plate on that's like a triangle and a back plate on mine, and he has these guns that go on his sides. He is actually the coolest one of those Zaps Zero Area Patrol. It's called Cyber Cop Japan. I wonder why not many people watch your live stream. I don't know. Probably because I'm obnoxious or something. Somebody said they thought that they were talking to somebody else, and they said, somebody tell me the directions for this, because this person's voice is annoying. I'm like, oh, thank you very much. All right, whatever, I'm okay with it. I'm doing this for fun, so if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I'm just trying to look at how rusted that is. But yeah, these were definitely sold at KB Toys back in the 90s during the Power Rangers boom, and I fell in love with these immediately. I thought they were so cool because they look like armored. I like your streams. Thank you. Islands in the streams. Yeah, I fell in love with these immediately, and I had to get all of them, and I still have them somewhere. They came in these little briefcases and everything, but they're called Cyber Cops in Japan. A lot of the stuff in the 90s, trying to find it on YouTube, even on YouTube, it's just hard to do. This is from Buddy L Corporation. It's just a robot bug car thing. It's one of those pull back, and when you let it go, it goes across the floor. I don't think there's any transformation to it. I'm going to find out though. Although I'm beginning to doubt myself now because there was nobody showing any transformations when I looked it up. Oh, yep, there's the head. Lego kind of looks like that. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, I'm beginning to think these are arms on the side. Oh, yep, we got arms. So it does transform. Whenever I saw the picture of it and I took a Google search, nobody had anything other than just here's a bug creature and that's it. Nobody told me that it transformed. Okay, I don't know exactly how his legs, but you can tell. Oh, okay. I was trying to pull them down. All right, I guess you just pretend like, well, you pull these apart and he's got legs. He knows that. Oh, there we go. I guess that's the robot mode. He's got legs. That's not the same thing as ZZ Top. All right, let me put that down. Put the armor piece up. So there we go. So it kind of transforms like a thing, but I don't know. Here's another interesting robot I thought was very cool. This is by Hong Kong. So it's made in Hong Kong. I don't know anything about it. It was one of the ones that didn't come up with anything. Every time I scanned it, it kept on saying, this is Optimus Prime. No, it's not. So Google Glass thinks this is Optimus Prime. It's cool though. It really is. It's got little wheels on the bottom. Do they do the pullback thing? No, they're not friction wheels. It feels like they are though. Maybe it's just so old and everything. Because this stuff is from the 70s and 80s. But that's cool. I've never seen one of those. I like robots like that. Now, some of this stuff, one of my friends, World made a cardboard. Go check his channel out. He makes things out of cardboard, like the Castle Alliance for Voltron, which is really cool. This was not the one I'm talking about, but this is some other kind of Transformer knockoff thing. I thought it looked kind of cool for a robot itself, and it needs something on its chest, though. But other than that, I think it looks okay. Evidently, it turns into some kind of lion or something. I think Google Glass, nope, it looks more like a stegosaurus. Thanks for the thumbs up, dude. Or dudette, whoever did that. All right. Yeah, I don't know if it really does transform. It looks like it's one of those things you wind up and makes it walk kind of thing. Because it's definitely got some kind of, like, it's got the double. See, the reason I say that is there's two things here, and walking robots usually have like two things here, so it makes them pull back, forth. So I think it's a walking robot. The part in the middle reminds me of the normal wall post. Yeah, it's like a, let me see if I can tap into it and charge it up. Maybe I need to charge it up that way. I don't know anything about this. It's cool. I mean, basically there was two lots. One of them, if I bought just one of them, it cost me $1 plus like $4 shipping and handling, so like $1.25 each. Transformers knockoff. Yeah, comic books curator. Hey, what's up? Saw your comic books you got recently. Always some good stuff you got. And then I did watch your Spider-Man thing today, but my neighbor knocked on my door and I totally forgot to thumbs up it and everything. It was only like the intro. But yeah, I remember that Spider-Man TV show. I used to watch it back in the 90s. It kind of was like well, we did the Hulk, let's do Spider-Man. This is the thing. Was it you comic book curator or was it a World made a cardboard? One of y'all made a comment. I get you two mixed up sometimes on Instagram. But you said that this is something you had. 2 more people join. Oh, hey, welcome everybody. So somebody said that this is something they had as a kid back and they had all of them, and he said this one turns into a tank and it's actually the best one. So I wasn't sure if it was you comics book curator or if it was World made a cardboard. Like I said, sometimes y'all's names are him. Got some cards today as I'm doing a video today. Yeah, I've been hanging out with Wesley and it's hot outside. So my neighbor Wesley is down. He's thinking about going ahead and just retiring and coming down here and staying. But he normally just comes down on the weekends, but he's been down. So I'm old. I don't think I had that. Well, I'm old too. I mean, I was brought up in the 70s and I had a second childhood in the 80s and then the third in the 90s. So yeah, it's kind of cool looking. I don't know. I'm okay with Transformers that don't turn into like Earth vehicles. I was one of the few people that liked the Pretenders, and most people didn't like the Pretenders at all because they didn't look like real cars, and I was okay with that. And here's his fist. He looks like a Zoids or Star Ears. That's what when I look at him, I'm going, I wonder if and I think I read somewhere online, somebody did an interview after I was looking this up. I think they were going toward this with Star Years. My childhood never ended. That's why I keep saying it's never too late to have a happy childhood. Never too late. That's why I like a mixture of old and new. I mean, this Treasure X stuff, at first I was like, nah. But now it's like, they first time I ever got them, they fell apart too easy because they had one open hand that you had to put the entire figure together. Now they're much more sturdy. They remind me of Battle Beasts, so I really dig them now. Yeah, this looks a lot like, it's definitely, it needs to go with my Zoid stuff. And I hope I still have my Zoid stuff because that stuff got fragile over time. Like the comments for that toy line. Zoids? Or wait, Star Years? Because Star Years comic was really good. It was a really good series. It was only 4 issues. I have like two sets of it for some reason. But yeah, Star Years, I keep wanting to say Zoids because it's so much the same. Yeah, Star Years. Because I don't think Zoids ever had a comic. I think in the UK, Zoids had a comic. But this definitely looks like it belongs with Star Years. So I hope I still have my Star Years. They are fragile. When I got them out the last time I did see them, they were in that building over there. I pulled them out and I tried to move the arm and it snapped right off because they do come apart and the plastic became really brittle over time, which I was like, oh no, I don't want to touch them. I just want to leave them there then, because like you know how they come off and go on just like like older Micronauts. Speaking of which, I don't know if you remember Micronauts, but this looks exactly like Giant Warrior's arm, and this looks like from the Shogun Warriors. So those two are some of my favorites in this. All of these are really awesome. And one more time, if y'all weren't here, that's so. But this is not Darth Vader. So I think that was the main thing that people wanted out of that lot. I personally wanted all the other stuff. There, like I said, it was 4 lots. Well, I was going to do this, but the more I think about it, it's probably going to have so much little, got to do this, got to do that. Now my hands are going to get all dirty, and I'll just do it off and show this off. Tell you what, I'll do this, and did I get another one? No. I'll do this and this offline, and then share what I got later, maybe in a short video or something. Really come from the 70s and 80s. Adventure People is one of my favorites, definitely. I like them better than Star Wars, to be honest with you. I had the X-Ray Woman, X-Ray Man, the ship. I got 2 of those since then because I lost my black spaceship a long time ago. You know, the little Star One, Firestar One. I always had the thing to look like the Mighty Orbots ship that Robin Ono ride on. I've always had that, and then I got a new one because I didn't know they made another color of it. So yeah, I love Adventure People because I like things that they don't have a story to them, so you can create your own story. So that's what I really dig. So, well, I agree with a bunch of the figures. Yeah, and I've gotten more since then too, so I don't know. What was it the other day I got? I got one that was like a deep sea. I thought it was a deep sea diver, but it's actually a space astronaut. It just had the dome head and it just like where you're lucky it was somebody who goes underwater. And that came in a lot of like, I just like I said, I go on eBay and look at vintage toy lots, and I figure, hey, there's at least 3 figures in here. You know, it's worth it. So I mean, I try to scale it to what I think would be worth just for those figures. And if I have any extra ones, like I just give them to my neighbor, and she gives them to her grandson. See, it looks like this is gonna be one of those messy things, so I'm probably gonna do this offline because it looks like I'm going to dig this and do this, and I hate doing that online. But hey, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for the thumbs up right there. It's on my screen, and I see 2 people are still online. This also does something. So I'm going to regret buying this. I know it was $8, and it wasn't on clearance. So, all right. Have you ever looked at the list of Adventure People? There is a website online that has everything, and that's why when I found it, I was like, oh, he's an astronaut. He's not an underwater guy. I thought he was an underwater submarine guy, or underwater scuba diver or something like that, because like I said, he had it looked too, anyway, I didn't know what it was. And I had for the longest time a woman, there's 2 women I have that look like they're related. They look exactly the same, except one's really dark tan and one's a really pale girl. And anyway, it's actually a Tonka person. So there's Adventure People, and there's Tonka did their own thing. They're just a little bit smaller. So it's like she's the mom, and this is the this teenage daughter. I have the diver guy. Yeah, it's the diver girl that's where, remember, she has blonde hair and a green swimsuit on. I have her, like, I think I just saw it the other day. For some reason, she's in this bowl, I think. Yeah, because I was doing it for the Jaws thing. Here she is. Not her. I compared it to her. Here's the adventure people and the Tonka woman. So this is the adventure woman that I've had forever, and this is the Tonka girl I had forever. And I always thought they were in the same, I thought they were both adventure girls. But this is Tonka. And so I just pretend like she's the older, and then she's like, she works for her or something, or I don't know, mom and teenager, I don't know. So yeah, this is from my Jaws. I bought the Jaws playset, and I thought, this girl reminds me of somebody. I'm going to get them out and put them together, because these look all like they belong together. Except she's way, way taller. But he don't care. He'll eat anything, won't you? I'm not picky. Yeah, this is, like I said, yeah, she's a Tonka girl. She's a Tonka girl. She's got the same steer and beer hands. That's what I thought was weird. The steer right here on the left hand and the beer hand on the right hand. That's what they call it, except she gets stuck a lot. Like her paint. Like, I don't know, it's just the way they paint her swimsuit. It gets stuck a lot. It's fused. There, you have to like loosen it up. Not on her legs so much as on her arms. There, you hear how it snaps, it's like coming undone. And she keeps looking down. She's like, look up, be positive, stop looking down. And she reminds me of somebody on the, like, all those 70s cartoons by Filmation or something. She looks like she's just one of those standard characters that you always see. I can't put my finger on it right away, but definitely one of those characters. Yep, so that, I took it out with the Jaws one. 3 or 4 Tonka. To my knowledge, I only have this one, but I swear I had a cowboy one, and I think it was Tonka. I'm gonna leave. I hope the stream goes well. Yeah, I was about to go off too, so I was just, bye. Have a good day, Zebra Gamer. Yeah, I'm about to call. What time is it? Yeah, it's 6:04. So I'm going to get some. You too. See. All right. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm about to get off here too, because I'm about to. I got to call some family members before they call me, and so then I got to. At 6:30, which I won't be on there on time. There's a live stream. Claim it, sell $2 on either comics. I think it's on Psychotronic Squirt Guns channel tonight. Yeah, I think so. It's comics, Cheap Comic Collector and him are doing, $2 claim it sell, and it's free shipping and handling. But you gotta order like 10 or 20 or something. Don't worry, I always get enough. All right. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys see you soon. Oh yeah, I need to do this, and I need to call some family members, make sure everybody's okay. It's been 100 degrees today. It's been pretty hot. All right, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, and have a marvelous Monday.